I don't know why, but I always search before dates like questions to ask a guy or something like that. I know, it's embarrassing. It's so awkward when you go and meet someone that like you never met before, or you were talking on social media only, or like someone that you just met once and now you have to have a full-on conversation. Like, what are you supposed to talk about? Especially if you're awkward. Like, even though you might have some questions you want to ask this guy, but like when you're awkward, you kind of forget everything. You just focus on awkwardness, which is not good. Like, are you telling me that you're expecting that I will have a full-on conversation with someone that I don't really know anything about and it wouldn't be awkward? Like, that's not logic. And I didn't start dating or like talking to guys until I was like 18 years old, which is old for some people, I know, but I always used to run. Still, I always run from guys. Like whenever someone asks me out or wants to talk to me, I'm like, no, and run, or like ignore the messages or ignore the person. I'm like, who's that? I don't know who's that. I still do that. Clearly I'm good at running. Hi, I'm Lucy and welcome to my channel. Yes, I'm breaking out and I'm doing a video for a makeup day. Anyway, my skin was clear for like 2 months or more. Then, I don't know what I switched, but like I started using some vitamins, I started using some stuff. I even used a new cleanser, which is the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. I don't know how to pronounce that. And I don't know if it broke me out because of the cleanser or because of something else. So I stopped using it for now to see if my skin will calm down. And maybe I'll start using it again to see if it was the reason that broke me out. I don't know if I should do that. It's been kind of a long time since I broke out, so I'm not feeling good now. Anyway, for a date, you had to look perfect. So first of all, prep your skin. Not like mine, but prep your skin. Like the night before the date, just like exfoliate your skin, use a hydrating mask. Get your skin beautiful and glowy so it looks amazing with makeup. Yeah, that's definitely not the case today. So first of all, I have to cover my face with foundation so it doesn't look like that anymore. I recently got like, this is my shade, this is the darker shade, so I can mix both of these so I have my shade for all around a year. And if I want to do someone else's makeup, I'll kind of have to mix them so I have the perfect shade. I'm using today the Fit Me. I love this one. It is amazing for every day. If you want something that is not matte but is not super glowy, so it's like the perfect combination. So take your finger, apply your foundation on your face, and here. For a better application, use a beauty sponge so it doesn't look cakey, it looks kind of natural, and just blend it in. And of course blend it into your neck so it doesn't look so unnatural and you don't have like a line. I still have to cover some of my acne, but I'll try to cover it with some concealer. Hope it works. And I'll get the Instant Anti-Age Concealer. I will just apply it on the places where I need more coverage too. Yeah, I do need coverage. So I've been recently doing this. Usually everyone has creases under their eyes, like naturally. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna pass this Q-tip to remove the excess concealer under my eye so it doesn't crease. Then just try to blend it again, tiny bit. So I'm gonna be setting my concealer with some loose powder. I'm not using that much. I'm gonna be setting my smile lines as well. I like the places where I usually set, like my nose, my forehead. We're gonna be using some bronzer. We don't want to look dead. We want to look glowy. We're gonna look like a goddess. So as usual, I'm gonna be using this bronzer from Rimmel in the color Sun Kissed. Like, I learned so much this year, especially about relationships and stuff. And my dad downstairs is screaming at the phone as usual. It's like he just talks this way, it's fine. Don't worry, he's not screaming, he's not fighting anyone. So, the first thing, the most important thing about relationships is respect. You should respect the other person should respect you. It's all about respect and trust. Like in my last relationship, no one really trusted anyone in the relationship. Even the person that I was with asked me multiple times to see my phone. And he had me on some rules as well, like I should not talk to guys or go out with a guy at all. And like, I do have some guy friends. Like, how am I supposed to tell them, like, oh no, I can go out with you? My boyfriend is saying no. Like if I'm gonna cheat on you, I'm gonna cheat on you, you know? Like, you have to trust me that I'm not gonna cheat on you. And oh my god, I'm not gonna start talking about my last relationship because that's a whole story that I'm not willing to share now. I'm gonna be using this broken blush. Why is this a mouthful? So I'm gonna be using this broken blush palette from Catrice, and I'm gonna be picking, like, I'm gonna be just mixing these two. And I just love blush, so yeah, just add blush. So you can look cute, you can look flushed, you can look like a baby that has rosy cheeks. You're not gonna look like that, but it's fine. Just imagine it. That's the blush I added there. Yeah, like rosy cheeks. And the stuff about respect. Wow, last month I was talking to a guy. My dad's voice is actually loud. I'm sorry if you're still hearing it. I'm gonna add this broken highlighter that I tried to fix. I break everything. Do you realize that? I'm not gonna highlight my cheeks now. I'm gonna highlight it at the end. Why? A tip that I learned from Tati is to highlight your collarbone and it just makes them pop. And your shoulders. If you're wearing something like that, that shows them. Actually, on a first date and on a date, show your shoulders because it'll make you look better, make you look more attractive. I don't know why, but just think that. Am I a Victoria's Secret model? No? Okay, I know that. Oh, okay. Brows. I can't really tell you how to do your brows because everyone's brows are different. So I don't really fill in my brows that much. I just brush them through. Usually I don't do them at all. Or just take some powder and I just kind of fill them in just a tiny bit. You want the bushy eyebrows, the natural bushy eyebrows. Like, I didn't really change that much in my brows because I just prefer them the way they are. Well, like you do you. Everyone has preferences in their brows. Last month I was talking to someone and thank God that I picked up on early signs because if I went through it, it would have been like a very abusive relationship. A very, very abusive relationship. I don't really hate that person at all. I knew them from when I was like a little kid, from when I was 10 years old maybe. The glue stick. I know, you don't have to do this. You can use an eyebrow gel that works, because most of the eyebrow gels I use are just completely awful. They don't set them in place. They just, I don't know, they just add a bit of color and that's it. Like, I don't want color. I want them to stay put. So, and makeup artists do that, so it's fine. I'm not the only one. Beyonce does that. And you're not Beyonce. And we learn from Beyonce. I mean, Beyonce is makeup artist, but it's fine. So just brush them in. You can even use like hairspray. Okay, don't judge my brows, it's fine. And he started directly telling me like, oh, he's always right in whatever I say, and my opinion, like, no, his opinion is the one that is right. And I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, maybe like I consider myself always right sometimes, you know, so it's fine. But it's like, whenever I want to talk about something, whenever like we open something, like, no, like, oh no, like he has to prove me wrong. Like, it's okay, I'm a Taurus. He's a Taurus moon. That doesn't have to do with it. It's fine. No one believes in zodiac sign. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. He usually had a very logical like explanation to why he's right, and I'd be like, okay, that's cool. Like, I changed my mind. Maybe you're right. But like, come on. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette. This one is amazing. I recently got it, and I'm just obsessed with these colors, especially for fall. I'm gonna be continuing talking about the situation and just play with colors. So I do this look when I want just to feel pretty, when I want to go out, when I want to look like me, but just a little better. So I'm gonna start off with these transistor shades. I'm gonna use like a huge blending brush. Anyway, I'm not gonna be using an eye primer because I just want something to look really natural. And then he started saying that like men are better than women, that men has better roles or something, like in society and in work. And I was like, in what century are you living? Like, seriously. No, I don't mean it like this, I mean it another way and stuff. And I was like, all right, I don't know where is he going, but it's fine, I just brushed it off. But then he started saying that like if a woman like slapped him, he'll beat her up. If she like screamed at him, he may beat her up or something like that. I was like seriously? Like, why? Like if it's defense or something, yeah, we'll understand that, but I don't get what he's talking about. I don't get him. But then he started like expecting so much from me, and like we recently started talking. Like, chill out. What is going on? What is happening? Like, I was so confused because we recently started talking. Like, you should not expect anything yet. And by expecting so much from me, I mean like to show him so much feelings and emotions, and I was like, are we together already, or what is happening? Like, I started talking to you like a month ago or something. Like, what are you expecting? I'm gonna be using a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go into these two colors, or these three colors. So one day we got into a small argument, and I was like talking and proving my point, and as usually everyone does, and he was expecting me to like follow everything he says. Like, he usually tries to control what I do. Like, at this hour you have to study, you have exam after a month, you have to study now, and he'll get angry if I don't do that. And I'll be like, why? Like, I was so confused because he was trying to control me and we're not even together. So we got kind of into an argument, nothing that major. And he started saying that if I was near him, because he's not in Lebanon at the moment, he traveled because he studies outside. Hopefully he doesn't see this video. That he'll beat me up. And because I was disrespectful. And I was not disrespectful. I showed my friend, I showed my mom, and like, there was nothing disrespectful about what I said, about anything that I said. I wasn't even like screaming or something. And he beat me up. So thank you, Jesus, that I didn't get into an abusive relationship. And this shows that the other person doesn't respect you, because if he respects you, he wouldn't beat you. So if you saw any of the red flags, run. Just leave, whatever. Just tell someone to help you, talk to someone, and just leave. No woman, no man as well should be abused by anyone. That's no one's right to abuse you. Like, it's not self-defense. He was like, I will beat you up. And wow, I was so angry. I got so angry. And like, yeah, I stopped right there. I have to respect him as someone who I know. I will talk to him as a friend. Like, I always respected this person. So I'm not gonna change my mind about him, but I'm not gonna get into a relationship with him. Yeah, and that's it. As you see, respect and trust. Yeah, these are the most important stuff. I just want something to open up my eyes. I just use some brown colors. I'm gonna use this shimmery shade right here. This is amazing, I love it. Or you can use like a lighter one, but I just want something bronzy. So I'm using my finger and just tap it. Like, just press on it. So see, like, this is so natural looking, but still looks pretty. Like, on a date, I think you have to just go just a bit natural. Don't go like purple, blue, whatever. And just go on like a reasonable hour. Don't go like after 7 p.m, especially on a first date. You don't know the person that well. Don't spend like 3 hours with this person. Like, an hour is amazing. Just an hour and leave. Leave him wanting more of you because you're a goddess. I want to be a goddess. I'm still not at that level yet. Just blending it just a tiny bit, blending the edges. I'm gonna be taking a small brush and I'm just gonna be using kind of the same colors underneath. I was like 18 when I first went on a first date. I wasn't really interested in being in a relationship with anyone, and whenever someone talked to me, I'll run. Like, I'll literally run. Or I wouldn't respond. I would see the message, I'll be like, no, I'm not responding to that. So that's my life. I still run. I still see messages and like run, Lucy, for your life. Something I recently started doing is taking a brush, a small brush like this, an angled brush, and I'll take a light shimmery color, like a highlighter color. Make sure to put it this way, so it makes your eyes pop. I don't know, I just like doing that. So yeah, in relationships, always make sure that you're happy, and if you're not happy, you can't make the other person happy. So try to work things out. Communication is key. If you can't understand each other like I did with my ex, leave. Just leave. So I stayed in that relationship to make the other person happy, but I wasn't happy. And if you can't really get each other, if you talk about something and he understands something else, and if you try to always make him understand what you're saying, but he doesn't, you're not right for each other, and leave. I should have said that to myself months ago. So I was filming and the camera cut off and took the footage, which is awful. Ugh. So what I did is I curled my lashes, I put some mascara on. Some people say that you have to put like false lashes on. If you're not used to false lashes, don't do that, because you have to be comfortable during the date. You don't really have to be always worrying if the lash popped off, if it's looking nice, if it's not comfortable or what. Of course, false lashes would change the entire look, it will make you look better, but being comfortable is more important than being beautiful. I mean, who am I kidding? Being beautiful is better. And then I added some highlighter from this Catrice palette. This is a golden highlighter that I added. And then I added this NYX lip liner in the color Mauve. I overline my lips just a tiny bit, you don't have to do that. I added this gloss on top of it from Essence. On dates, especially on first dates, wear something that is kind of natural looking. Don't wear something that is just in your face. Wear something pinky, wear something nude. Don't wear red or colorful lipsticks. Only wear those if they're your signature look and you always wear them all the time. Don't change yourself. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you think is essential in relationships and what are your worst dates experiences, because some of those are actually worth story time, and I would really like to read them because some of them are actually so relatable, and I'm like, oh, I can't imagine myself being in this situation. Like, what would I do if I was in that situation? And tell me, what looks do you usually go for on a date? If you like this video, please put thumbs up, subscribe for a new video, click the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video, and hope you have a nice day and week. Goodbye, enjoy your date.